30 games released on the PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the new Nintendo Switch have just received their PlayScores. The PlayScores is a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. Let's start with the PC. Vikings: Wolves of Midgard. You'd think a game about Vikings and Norse mythology would be an easy sell. Viking proves it's not always the case. While they delivered in its graphical quality and interactive combat system, it just doesn't have enough charm to be more than okay. It has a PlayScore of 6.13. Rick and Morty: Virtual Rick-ality. Rick and Morty's venture into the virtual multiverse. Become one expendable clone Morty and help Rick out with the most mundane of tasks. It's filled with all the humor we've come to love, with portals, plumbuses, and more. It has a PlayScore of 7.38. Toukiden 2. Monster Hunter's formula makes its way to the PC in the form of a Toukiden sequel. Play as Slayer, tasked to defend the world against an unexpected Oni awakening. Kill hundreds of Onis in its vast open world. It's a Toukiden game made even better. It has a PlayScore of 7.57. Yooka-Laylee. Embark on a wild platforming ride with the Animal Kingdom's most unlikely partnership. A spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, it harkens back to the sheer joy of the N64 classics. Run, jump, and collect in its vibrant world, along with its adorable duo. It has a PlayScore of 7.85. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. It was deadly and it was fun, and now it's all that and shinier than ever. Carry out the most ridiculous skills and bask in all the glory. This remaster lets you relive the same gunslinging action with picture-perfect graphical overhauls. It has a PlayScore of 7.89. Halo Wars Definitive Edition. The classic RTS gets a fresh new makeover for its switch to the PC. What used to be available only to a privileged few is now available to wider audiences. Complete with achievements, DLCs, and improved graphics. Get into the base building action with a PlayScore of 8.34. Thimbleweed Park. A sequel to Manic Mansion and The Secret of Monkey Island. Ron Gilbert and Gary Winnick have stumbled onto yet another graphic adventure success. Along with the detective pair, point and click your way to solving a murder in a town full of dysfunctional citizens. It has a PlayScore of 8.60. Bayonetta. PC users got their first taste of Sega's sexiest Switch with the recent port of the 2009 game, packed with 4K resolutions and customizable graphical options. They've delivered exceptionally well on this much-awaited release. Right after Nier Automata's success, Platinum Games adds yet another feather to their pointy hat. It's the highest on the PC with a PlayScore of 8.71. Now for the PS4. Drawn to Death. Embrace the chaotic goodness of warring artistic manifestations inside a teenager's notebook. Face off in the most unconventional ways to defeat your enemies. Be blown up, eviscerated, or thrown away with its unique multiplayer options. Unfortunately, it suffers from a disappointing PlayScore of 6.83. Parappa the Rapper Remastered. Relive the story of the beloved Parappa and win the heart of our favorite girl. Seek aid from rap masters and learn the secrets of the beat with high-definition textures and enhanced audio. It has a PlayScore of 7.43. Rain World. This 16-bit adventure game lets you take control of a slug cat in a world populated with mutated monstrosities. Sneak, climb, and survive your way through horrendous predators. Its ever-changing ecosystem speaks of nature's biggest fears. It receives a PlayScore of 7.46. Fated: The Silent Oath. Set in a world where Vikings roam the land, experience the story of courage and sacrifice where a father saves his family from titan-like dangers. Feel the gripping story in a novel-like fashion, making every key moment bursting with emotions. It has a PlayScore of 7.68. Starblood Arena. Engage in intergalactic carnage in a game teeming with cosmic explosions. Strap yourselves in for a ride of your life as you shoot through enemies and death march, co-op, and more. Outmaneuver your opponents and rule the galaxy. It has a PlayScore of 7.77. Yooka-Laylee. Political differences aside, the team from Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country develops a spiritual successor worthy of their charm. Control Yuka and Laylee in an open-world adventure where they find pages and solve minigames. It has a PlayScore of 7.90. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, a TellTale game series, Episode 1, Tangled Up in Blue. Now that the movie is out in the theaters, this TellTale take on the hit Marvel blockbuster sends sparks flying around the galaxy. Make choices and follow Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Groot, and Rocket Raccoon in a new adventure. It has a PlayScore of 7.96. Everything. This interactive indie game breaks the conventional tropes of video games. Chill through the voiceover of the renowned philosopher Alan Watts and entangle yourself in a universe where you can be everything. Let go of your earthly tethers because this game has a play score of 8.05. Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. Dispel an evil curse in this adorable pixel-filled goodness. It's the 4th Momodora entry with the same beautifully animated graphics and satisfying combat. It's a fantastic side-scrolling adventure with a play score of 8.25. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. This cult classic shooter marks its return with refined shooting mechanics and a wide range of graphical overhauls to satiate your trigger-happy senses. It comes with all the add-ons along with fresh new content. It has a play score of 8.31. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Follow the story of a shape-shifting cursed boy and his quest to restore his former self. Traverse unknown lands and slay beasts that populate Monster Land. This platformer receives a play score of 8.45. MLB The Show 17. Return to the playing field with this latest entry to America's favorite pastime. Indulge yourself with the new retro mode or experience the life of a player with Road to the Show and franchise mode. It's better than ever and it has a play score of 8.55. Full Throttle Remastered. It feels like a completely new game. This remastered version from the 1995 hit manages to reinvigorate the senses of nostalgia while retaining its signature moments. Tim Schafer did it again as it receives a play score of 8.71. Persona 5. Steal the hearts of evil men and reform society piece by piece because this latest entry from Atlas is surely gonna steal your heart. Already Game of the Year material, get absorbed in a mix of slice of life simulator with stylish JRPG elements. You'll never see this coming because this game receives an astounding play score of 9.45 for the Xbox One. Yooka-Laylee. A throwback to the platformers of old, Yooka-Laylee lets you relive the joys of puzzle solving, butterfly collecting, and world exploring of the N64 days. The makers of the classic Banjo-Kazooie shows us there's still a place for 3D platformers today. It has a play score of a flat 8. Voodoo Vince Remastered. Decades after his appearance in 2003, the friendly neighborhood voodoo doll comes home to the Xbox One in remastered form. A cult classic among platforming fans, his voodoo powers and puzzles hold up pretty well against modern standards, receiving a play score of 8.30. LEGO City Undercover. One of LEGO's more original titles. Help Chase McCain capture the villain Rex Fury in typical cop movie fashion. Prepare for a masterclass in brick destruction, child-friendly Grand Theft action, and tasteful movie references that only LEGO can deliver. It has a play score of 8.31. City Skylines Xbox One Edition. The successful city simulation game gets an Xbox One port. Bundled with the After Dark DLC, become the mayor of your own bustling city and manage everything from roads, districts, populations, and traffic. Listen to your citizens and watch your metropolis grow. It has a play score of 8.47. Thimbleweed Park. Dive into a Lynchian tale as you solve a murder in the eponymous park. Investigate the crime along with the town's detective pair in a point-and-click adventure, courtesy of the Gilbert and Winnick duo. Meet cursed clowns and solve mysterious deaths in this Xbox One's list highest-rated title, with a play score of 8.58. Lastly, for the Switch, LEGO City Undercover. LEGO brings Chase McCain's exciting pursuits to the portable sphere. Without the advantages of the Wii U's second screen, Chase's Grand Theft exploits are still enough to fill your crime-fighting needs. There's 20 new districts with new bricks to collect and laughs to be had. It has a play score of 7.65. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Isaac faces off with even more demons in Switch's portable dungeon crawler. He's bringing a host of new things like bosses to fight against, items to fight with, and achievements to fight for. It's another challenging run for Isaac and it has a play score of 8.11.